Here's the video I promised you when you heard me on Uncluttered and Unfiltered in the commercial. These are 3 actionable things you can do in everyday life that will help you feel better and more confident in your body over time. Nothing happens overnight. Things that occur took decades, and it's going to take a little time to undo them, especially if you're experiencing some aches and pains. If you like the way I coach these things and you relate to my approach, I would love to work with you. You can train with me via Zoom, or if you live in Boca Raton, Florida, we can train in person. Just reach out, Dana@DanaStaysFit.com by email, which you have, or you can check out my Instagram page, Dana Stays Fit, and you can look at my website, DanaStaysFit.com. I'd love to work with you so you can experience how it feels to feel great and confident in your own body. I'm just like you. I'm 56. We're all the same. We've all had stuff, and I just want you to feel your best so you can enjoy your life like you deserve to enjoy it. Have fun with these, enjoy, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Our calves are like a second heart. They actually help circulate your blood properly through your body. A lot of us have super tight calves. So what I like to do, instead of hanging off something and stretching it or constantly leaning in and stretching, because if you've been doing that for 20 years and they're still tight, maybe it's not really working. So I have clients use something like this half dome foam roller and do a more dynamic calf stretch. I'm not going to show you how it is with this because it's really intense if you have tight calves to begin with. This is what we progress and get up to eventually. So we're going to toss that. In the meantime, you could roll up a towel, a yoga mat, or even a bath mat and practice this a couple times a day, maybe while you're brushing your teeth. Most people will find that it's kind of intense and they're going to have to hold on to something. So I'm going to pretend that I'm brushing my teeth. This is my kitchen. This is my bathroom counter. So I'm going to hold on to my pretend bathroom counter. And I'm going to place the ball of my foot on my rolled up towel, yoga mat, or bath mat. And I'm going to keep my eyes ahead, hold on to the counter, pretend I'm brushing my teeth, and keep that back heel down, body up, ribs stacked over your pelvis. We don't want to arch our backs and we don't want to fall forward. We just want to keep the body upright and stay there and stretch and then come back and stretch and come back. You should feel somewhat of a stretch down the back of your hamstring down into the calf. If it's not enough, then you can move up maybe to a higher rolled up towel or yoga mat or even a half dome foam roller. Doing this dynamically will create a more sustainable change and will help your calves feel less tight and pump blood to your body in a more efficient way. Just another thing to get you started. One of the greatest things we can do as we age is to become more comfortable with just sitting on the floor. Some of us might have grandkids one day, or maybe you already have some, and you're going to want to be able to sit and play with them and not just idly have to watch from a chair. Being on the floor is one of the most mobile things you can do. If you're not comfortable on the floor, there are ways where you can do it so you can get there. It's important to spend time in different positions so you eventually are comfortable sitting on the floor, and those positions have to be held for up to 2 minutes. So work on these gradually over time, a few minutes a day until you're comfortable 2 minutes at a time. So if you're not comfortable here, I always say, let's bring the floor to you. You want to find something that's maybe higher, maybe like a stability ball. See if you can get comfortable sitting there for 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. And then when you're finally comfortable on the stability ball for 2 minutes, maybe grab a couple yoga blocks and maybe sit on the yoga blocks that are a little lower and get comfortable opening up. You can kind of glide yourself back and forth. Do it while you're watching TV, folding laundry. Take away a yoga block, get a little lower and feel more comfortable there. And then eventually you can take something like maybe a yoga mat or even a pillow or blanket and bolster yourself that way and get comfortable there. Just support your tailbone, sit how it's comfortable for you. This is super important because one day if we fall, we're not going to be able to get up if we're not even comfortable there. So that's a place to start. That's one of the things you can do to get started right away. We spend most of life in the 21st century with our hands down here in front of us. We're typing, we're driving, we're texting, we're cooking. Our ancestors always had their hands above their heads. We were actually born to brachiate. That actually means to swing like monkeys, one hand, the other, bar to bar. We've lost a lot of shoulder mobility, and this in turn creates a lot of upper neck tension, upper back tension, low back pain, shoulder pain, hip pain, knee pain. It's all related. So in order to regain part of that mobility and get us out of in front of us, I like to tell clients it's time to get our hands overhead. Now, most people that haven't had their hands overhead in a long time can't hang successfully from a bar for any amount of time. Their body weight is too much. They don't have the grip strength. So to get started, all we do, and since I'm from the land of the little people, I need a step stool, is every time you pass through a doorway, if you're tall enough, just take your hands and put them up in that doorway. And if you have to have them wider just to get your head between your biceps, that's fine for now. Just get those hands up and press the hands into the doorway. Make sure everything is stacked. When I say stacked, head over shoulders, over rib cage, over pelvis, because we don't want to be in like a weird position. Just get those hands overhead and gently take in 5 to 10 breaths while you're there. Breathing in through the nose, nice and silent. Filling up your rib cage and belly, and then exhaling through the mouth. All the way. After a while, you will start to feel your shoulders free up. And then everything else above and below the shoulders starts to feel a heck of a lot better. Just another thing to get you started. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.